believe him. But everything he talks about is impossible.
You saw heaven?
What does it look like?
It's beautiful.
The Burpos have an incredible story that's being heard around the world. When Colton was only 4 years old, he had an emergency surgery during which he says angels came and took him to heaven. He's here with his parents, Todd and Sonia, to tell me about the experience. Good morning.
Good morning.
First, I want to ask you, Colton, were you afraid when the angels came to see you?
Yes, I was very afraid because I could look down and I could see myself, but I could also see my dad and my mom, and they were in completely separate rooms in the hospital. And I was scared out of my mind, but I was on Jesus' lap, and he had the angels sing to me, and they calmed me down.
What does heaven look like?
Well, to give you brief examples of what heaven looks like, one is the perfect version of earth. There's no sin there, which means that it's always, there's no night, there's no glasses, no wheelchairs. Everybody in heaven has wings. There are animals, people, there are trees, water, just pretty much everything we have down here on earth.
Todd and Sonia, I want to ask you, when your little boy first told you about this experience, did you believe him?
Well, at first it was hard to pick up on it because as he would say things, we didn't know the depth of what he'd experienced by any means. He'd just say little things once in a while. But once he started talking about the angels singing to him, and he could back that up with seeing us while he was in surgery, and then starting to talk about family members and things like that we know he had to have met in heaven, I didn't know what I felt about near-death experiences, and that was really a struggle. We knew that we'd always believed in heaven, but this whole near-death experience and talking to someone so young about heaven, that took some work for us to work through that.
Sonia, how did you feel when Colton told you that he knew about the baby that died in your tummy?
When he said they'd had two sisters, to realize that my baby that I miscarried was okay and Jesus was taking care of her was very comforting.
Who all did you get to meet in heaven?
Well, I got to meet King David, Samson, the apostles Peter and John, Mary, Jesus' mother, and I was also able to meet my great-grandpa, my sister, and Jesus. But just by walking around with Jesus, I was also able to meet the archangels Michael and Gabriel. So everybody there knows who you are. You may not know them, but they know you.
Did you have conversations with them?
Yes, I did talk to them, but God has not allowed me to remember what we talked about.
What does God look like?
Well, it's hard to imagine what God looks like because he's just so massive. He's big enough that he can hold the whole world in his hands, so you know that trying to see him is just difficult. But the closest representation to what he looks like is the Archangel Gabriel.
What about Jesus? Describe him.
Well, Jesus, he has brown hair, a brown beard. He has just beautiful eyes, beautiful sea blue eyes. And his smile is brighter than any that I've ever seen.
Do you think my son went to heaven?
You don't have to worry. He told me everything was all right.
He's making a difference.
Heaven is for Real hits theaters April 16th.